let's be honest.
Obi-Wan Kenobi Episode 2 kinda sucks.
We open with Obi-Wan landing in modern-day Tokyo.
Looks like the writing system has evolved a bit.
Our hero is then given a free sample of drugs by what looks like an average TikTok Zoomer.
Seriously, why does he look so out of place next to this person?
And why did he offer zero resistance to having an entire capsule of drugs dropped into his pocket?
Yeah, wait, no one gives drugs away for free.
He must have been using his Jedi mind tricks while we weren't looking.
Whoa, Obi really is strapped.
I thought he might use his lightsaber, but it looks like he's been watching a lot of westerns back on Tatooine.
I was really hoping that the episode being in Japan would take a more Ronin approach and not a Clint Eastwood one.
Obi-Wan then goes Breaking Bad on us for a few minutes.
I guess the show writers really like everything but Star Wars.
Yeah, this doesn't feel very Star Wars-y.
And why is Obi-Wan portrayed so fragile and pathetic?
It's really off-putting seeing what the franchise has made out to be one of the most badass Jedis be such a little whiny wimp.
A notice gets sent out to every bounty hunter in the area that Obi-Wan is wanted.
We get a montage of Obi-Wan casually walking past every single bounty hunter in the area as this spoiled little kid cracks jokes about how Obi-Wan is old and probably a poser Jedi.
None of the jokes actually land though, and none of the walking past professional bounty hunters completely unnoticed is believable at all.
It all comes off as poorly written cliche and convenient outcomes that are simply unbelievable.
10-year-old little Leia turns out to be freaking Einstein as she rationalizes her way through deductive reasoning to critically analyze the situation and conclude that her kidnapping is the result of Obi-Wan being a wanted man and she was just the bait in this whole fiasco.
How did she possibly figure all that out?
I don't know, but they needed to write something.
I still don't get why Obi-Wan doesn't even use his lightsaber. I know Jedi are in hiding, but when you have a bunch of people shooting at you in public, you'd think the jig is up, and using a lightsaber would probably be more beneficial to a Jedi than not being able to aim with a laser gun.
Obi-Wan is now forced to use the Force to save Leia, as she conveniently throws herself into a life-or-death situation where there is no other way to save her than to use the Force to stop her from falling to her death.
Who writes this stuff? It's so bad.
Flea then gets his dick chopped off with a lightsaber.
What?
Haja then has a change of heart about being a con man and tries to save Obi-Wan by giving him coordinates to an area where he can escape safely.
We find out that Reva is a Force-sensitive individual.
Of course.
Why is it that the only cool design change Sith get in Star Wars is their lightsaber?
The episode ends with probably the best scene yet, with Reva informing Obi-Wan that Anakin is still alive and looking for him.
That and Reva kills Hellraiser, sending him back to his own franchise for good.
True.